That's all perfect. That's brilliant.
I'm joined by Bernard Mensah after a really tight game. Bernard, you can't see it, mate. I'm going to pan down. Look what's just down there.
Oh, sorry.
Deserved man of the match bottle of champagne.
It's going to my mum though, because I don't drink.
Fair enough.
Us lot don't drink. We don't know what alcohol is.
That is the correct answer, Bernard. Well done. No, thoroughly well deserved man of the match performance. But I'm sure you'll be the first to acknowledge, in order to even go toe to toe and get a point with the league leaders, everybody in that 11 needed to be on their game today.
Yeah, I think we were. There were spells in the game, especially the first 20 minutes when they were on top of us, and we adjusted a few things, and then we got control of the game. 25 minutes of the second half, I think we were on top, and we had a couple of chances to score. I've squared one, and it's just missed Rennes, and I've had a shot which has been saved. So we've done well. Like you said, at the top of the league, we've gone toe to toe with them, and not many teams can do that in this league.
And the thing is, there's been a lot of weeks lately where we've had a whole week to prepare for games, and you know what you wouldn't have asked for was a Saturday, Tuesday game before you've got to dig deep and go against Lincoln, and that's after an awful lot of the players had to cope with 65 minutes down to 10 men on Saturday. So
thanks, Jim.
Yeah, I mean overall, it's been a good week's work, hasn't it? The unbeaten run continues. It's up to 11 games now. But just talk to us a little bit about the preparation for the game today. Gary is always an attack-minded manager, and he'd always be looking for ways that you could take the game to Lincoln and beat them. However, how do you sort of set up to kind of nullify the strength and the threats of Lincoln, which are pretty obvious with the likes of Reed and Arnold?
I think with us, every game we go in to win. There hasn't been a game this season where we've gone, let's shop and take a point or something like that. We know how good we are, and we showed that when we played them away and drew 3-3, we should have won that game. And again today, finer details, we could have won the game as well. So we focus on ourselves more than about them, but I think obviously they got a target man, Reed, who's good in the air, so really it was just getting around him, stopping him from flicking things on, squeezing up a high line. We got quite a few offsides. When we didn't get the offside, someone's come back and made a tackle and whatnot, because you're not going to nullify it every single time. But like I said, it's all about us. We go into the game thinking about us and how we can hurt them, because we know we've got a good side. A lot of teams, like I say, when they play Lincoln, they shut up shop, and we weren't going to do that today. We're playing at home in front of our fans. We believed that we could win the game, and that's how we went out to play today.
Slight little change in the middle there. Obviously, Jake kind of slotting into the role that Jim's been playing the last couple of weeks, and an opportunity for you to play more central from the off. And I know we've discussed before that Gary quite likes you to cut in and come inside anyway. Describe how the game was different for you today, rather than having one of those wider berths, but actually from a more central position. What were your instructions?
Just to try to get on the ball and try and make things happen. Obviously, defensively, well, I'm not a defender, but still put yourself about. It's one of those. The midfield battle is really important for us, because we had overload in there, because they played a 4-4-2, we played a 4-3-3 or whatnot. So we had an overload. So it's just finding the spaces where we can hurt them. And on a few occasions, I got them spaces. Probably should have scored at the end. I've kind of cross shot it, and Shams missed it at the back post. But no, for me, it's just about doing my job for the team. It's not about me. It's not about like anyone individually. It's about the team and the club, and we're pushing in the right direction with this result and the results we have had before. So fingers crossed it continues next week at Guiseley.
Yeah, the whole side did everything asked of it defensively today. They've had to deal with an awful lot of long throws, balls, corners into the box, and we've defended it really well. Chances going forward were few and far between, but let's pick up on that one particular moment. I think you intercepted the ball, whatever it was, you timed it superbly. You got your touch in, and literally you had the momentum. The Lincoln player was on his heels, and you got through. But you were pushed slightly wide, weren't you? And when you first run on, do you think I'm going to get a chance to score here? Or?
Yeah, but my first touch took me a bit wider than I wanted. So when you get there, it's just about hitting it across goal and hoping someone's there to get a tap in. Unfortunately, Sham didn't get a tap in. But like I said, on another day, someone will be there on another day. It's a better touch, and I hit it across goal and I score. But it's finer details we're talking about here, and we'll take the point. Obviously, against top of the league, we'll take the point. But we know in our hearts that we've matched them toe to toe, and we could have won the game. Like I said, we go again next week. That's all we can really do.
Absolutely. And thinking ahead to next week, totally different contrasting situation. Here we've possibly had, I didn't hear the figure, but we've possibly had our biggest crowd of the season at home to the league leaders. Fantastic. And next week's going to be very, very different. Now, this Aldershot Town this season has approached those difficult away games, perhaps let's say up north, maybe a smaller club, pretty well, because the club has struggled over the last few seasons, but this year we've approached it well. I tell you what though, forget league positions, they're in good form at the minute. I don't know if you're aware, they've gone down to Torquay today. They've beaten Barrow, they've beaten Lincoln, and in a way it's good that we can look and see those results now, because there'll be no complacency going up there.
Oh no, we've never been complacent, and that's why we've got the run we've got now. The gaffer sticks it in us that we can't get complacent. The game's done today, we're focusing on Saturday now, because once you dwell on the result, that's when complacency steps in, and that's not what we've got in the changing room. We've got level-headed guys in the changing room, and we're trying to do something bigger. And like I said, guys are in good form, so we can't take them lightly. At the beginning of the season, our away form wasn't great, but we've turned it around in the second half of the season. And like I said, long may it continue, because we're pushing to finish as high as we can, and you never know what could happen, really.
As Gary just said, it's exciting. 10 games of the season to go, and we're in the mix. We're in the shake-up. Nobody could have asked for any more than that at the start of the season. The fans turned out in numbers today. We thoroughly enjoyed it, Bernard. Well done to you on your man of the match. Have a great rest, first of all, a good week in training, and we'll see you up in Yorkshire.
Thank you.
Cheers, Bernard.
Cheers.